Hello, everybody. We're straight into it today. No intro. Oh, no intro screen. Just straight into it. Sorry about that. Whatever reason, I put my intro screen on and it froze. But to restart OBS. Then I went back onto my intro screen and it wouldn't go live. So I think there's something wrong with my intro screen, which is really bloody weird because I can else put my intro on and it that was my intro. God knows what's happening. Anyway, hello there, James. Welcome. So, we have a couple of objectives over here in the West End. Primarily to... Calhoun Russell. I don't know what that is. Find the third part of the father's... yeah. You know what? First things first, we're going to the old Pembroke Hospital. Gonna have a quick look and see if we can find our father's notes. Microphone kun. Thank you. I shouldn't really say microphone kun, I should say microphone stand kun. Microphone stand that decides to keep pulling away from my face. Oh, that guy. Never mind. That guy is dead. Oh, bin. Yeah, we'll have a bit of grease, don't we? Grease lightning. Oh, anyway, how is everybody? I know the last couple of streams have been a bit quiet, to be honest. A bit quiet. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Not bad to have some quiet every now and again. Right, I have to look for something in the Pembroke Hospital. What was my hint? There was another really bad hint. If you want to know more, you'll have to do is remember which hospital you applied for. That's a Pembroke, but Pembroke's a big place, Daddy-o. Earthling? I mean, I'm earthbound. I'm earthbound. We'll clarify that as earthbound, Dick. Oh, anyway, how are you? How are you, Isaac? Alright, that's a torch for the morgue. Don't want to go in the morgue just yet. Ah, chairs and tables. Can make a good bombing out of that. Anything else? It'll probably be somewhere daft, won't it? It'll probably be in the morgue or somewhere daft. We are looking for... I mean, the hints that we got were not exactly, you know... But not exactly good hints, were they? It's like, oh, it's in the park. Where in the park? Oh, it's in the hospital. Whereabouts in the hospital? In the entire hospital. And the guy assumes that the letter wouldn't have been moved in the years since he left it in a specific spot. I mean, I find it hard to believe that nobody went to that specific spot in the park.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Oh, shut up, Pippa. I'll eat you later. Box of pills. I don't know why I was so rude to Pepper then. I probably shouldn't have been. She is going through an hard time, the old girl, but don't worry, we will devour her. Devour her in time. Right, these.
It's locked.
I wonder who we have to eat to get that key. Traumatized. It was a really scary discovery. I mean, I was found a cannibal pantry and there was human skeletons everywhere. I mean, was it cannibal or was it just, you know, was it an evil experimentation or was it what kind of cannibal? Was it a human? Well, I suppose by the word cannibal it must have been a human. Because just because something eats a human doesn't make it a cannibal. Has to be a human eating a human to make it a cannibal.
Good evening, sir.
And a good evening to you, Mortimer. I think your name's Mortimer. Is it? Yes, it is. Yeah, I didn't call the patient by... That's gotta be a good ability. Just knowing your patient's name by using your vampire abilities.
My sweet girl.
Like you meet somebody once, and then you instantly know them for the rest of their lives. Where the heck is this letter? We don't have any other clue other than it's in the hospital. Well, thanks, Dad.
It's locked, all right.
I did it for the pleasure of the kill. Well, the pleasure of the kill. Depending how selective he was. Because we are being evil, Tig. Because we're going on the slightly evil route today. Well, slightly evil route this playthrough. I should probably temper my words to be slightly evil as well. Seriously. Notes, damn you.
I cannot enter.
Oh! The one we couldn't read. The one we couldn't read, the one we couldn't get into. Aubrey reads third letter. My dearest child, this is my last letter for you. I chose it to hide you at Again. My dearest child, this is the last letter for you. I chose to hide it in the Pembroke Hospital. Remember how disappointed you were when your application was rejected? I'd never seen you so upset. For days you didn't say a word. This was the first time I realized the darkness you had in you, boy. A black stone embedded in your heart, hidden. And all which I sometimes saw in your sister too. I feared for you both. For I perfectly knew what it was meant to feel in a gloomy mood. The dark side of the reeds. That's why I must go. Now, for I'm contemned. I'm sick, my son. The diagnosis is irrecoverable and death will come soon. I refuse to be seen, but... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I refuse to be seen like this by those I love. This is my fault, my decision. You've come so far away now from learning the Dr. Carrel in Paris. How to transfuse blood to save patients. Only thinking how to improve the method you helped to create. I'm so proud of you, my son, but you can't save me. I won't be Aubrey Reed. I'll be a dying banker surrounded by his friends and family, unable to leave his bed. I won't stand it. I don't accept it, so I left. Just like you used to become a great surgeon, you were destined to be the great surgeon I never want to see next to me, looking at me knowing I will die soon. Keep on studying, my son. Become whoever you're destined to be and do it yourself, for your father loves you. I've taken all necessary measures to protect you, my family, and any dangers for what to come. Okay, so what are you suffering with then? I want you all to remember me as I was and as I would be. I leave, love the parents of jewels. I have this dark mood, hit from everybody. Really? Oh, hoping this would be something good. Oh, I left because I didn't. Oh, I mean, I get it. You're leaving at the same time. Oh well. Oh, I'm leaving because I don't want you guys to remember me as I'm going to be. I want you to remember. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, dick move, dude. Dick move, dude. Didn't even tell your wife? I have taken all necessary measures to protect you, my family, of any dangers to come. From any dangers to come, that's... I want you all to remember me, not as I was, but as I'm about to be. No, I want you all to remember me as I was, not as I'm about to be. I leave, for I love you. my pearls and jewels. I do it because I have this dark mood in me I hid from everyone as long as I could. In a few days, I'll go where I stood where you left us in France. There. I'll leave this gift for you, then vanish and never come back. Farewell, Jonathan. I wish you to be happy. I've been with me all these years. Kiss Mary and Evelyn for me. They're both dead. Take care of them. They're both... Well, I did take care of them. Farewell. Really?
Southwark. My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon. About to be killed. Transformed. It's locked.
Really? Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that now. Oh, and dear old daddy left a gift for her. I mean, on the one hand, I can get it. You don't. You know what? I don't know what I should say to that. Because on the one hand, I can kind of understand. On the other hand, it's what a dick move. What an absolutely dick move. On one hand, I get it. On the other hand, ugh. You know what? It's probably not fair for me to judge him because I probably don't know how I would react in that. It's quite possibly not fair for me to judge as hard as I'm doing, but... Right. We have some new dialogue options available, so... I don't know how I feel about that letter. Not good. I mean... Set provisions aside for the family, sure. I don't know. Alright, Dr. Swansea,
Hello,
can you cheer me
Jonathan.
up?
How are things on the West End front?
Bad.
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
Exactly.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Money's
Yes,
power.
richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Yeah.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology?
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, we must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
And there's no expansion on that.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Thank you.
Okay, day then. Right. Not Tibbets that we need. Oh, it might be Tibbets. Dr. Tibbets. Pepper. Clay. Oh, it is. It is Tibbets. I want the good doctor to go do his thing upstairs. But unfortunately, I never seem to be around when he goes upstairs to do his thing. I never seem to be around, which is highly annoying, highly frustrating. We saw him go upstairs once. We didn't have the correct path. I thought I could get around the side and I couldn't. We had to go up the scaffold. Are you going into that? Yeah, still going into that tent. Damn you, Tibbets! Damn you, Tibbets! Oh well.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Anyway. Yeah, I want him... there are so many little bits and pieces that I would love to do, but unfortunately... yeah, we can't. Which way am I going? Actually, could I just use this one? Let's just go straight down there. Up against your lips, let me in. Wow. Status of this place is serious, is it? Yep. I said the state was serious. Right. Anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first go to the safe and see what we can find in this safe. It's a nice car, but I imagine the ride will be awful. Especially to our modern sensibilities. Back then it was probably the life of luxury. Going from carriage to a motorized carriage was probably the lap of luxury. But yeah, backaches abound. Warning leaflet. West Enders must unite. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them control you. They're among us. They lust after your soul. Vampires are real. Defend your community. This public warning leaflet has been financed and distributed by Mr. C. Bosley. For more information, please contact him directly and attend his next public lecture. Ooh. Somebody edible, I say. Oh yeah, we didn't speak to you, did we? We didn't speak to this lass. I can't remember what her name is.
Hello, V.
Hello,
Oh, she asked us straight in this time.
welcome here. But,
Hey up.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
so you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
I didn't know, but he wouldn't be the first.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Indeed.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences for your mother and your sister. Such a tragedy.
Thank you.
Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not.
It is.
I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
No, I probably don't. At the same time, you have no idea how hard it's been for those two. Given that one of them is not the greatest anymore. Not in the greatest of conditions anymore. One is now a vampire. One is now obsessed with vampires, the other, well... It's a spoiler, isn't it?
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back.
You want him gone again?
But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
You don't believe him?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
Yes. Because boy, I am one. Whoa, and I'll expose your neck. We can mesmerize it, by the way.
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
Don't work that way. Doesn't always work that way.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you...
I suspect we've missed out on some... Was something glowing in the back? Yes, it was a light on that as the characters were moving. Okay. Yeah, totally didn't rob you, by the way. All your stuff is here and accounted for. The cupboards are not open.
Mary came here with her husband.
Ha! Hit me toenail and I'll just bang my toe. Oh!
It could be someone you know.
Why, hello
Good evening,
there.
sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Ooh.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new battle of yours?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
Ah, you're alright. How's your wife?
How's your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other, and so many things have happened.
Trouble at home?
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Then stop becoming the village idiot, then. Just because you're right doesn't mean you have to go around telling everybody.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Oh, don't worry, neither is Jonathan. He is much better. He is much better than a man now.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Did you share your research by any
Have you
chance?
shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin, the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please.
Ooh.
Tell me,
Oops. That's the wrong button.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed
And?
thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, I'm your friend, so I'm not going to judge you. But think about your wife, your family. You're in pain, and you need help. I can help you.
I don't need a doctor, Jonathan. I need my...
Oh, god damn it. I thought about saying I believe
investigating
you.
the source of the epidemic in this district.
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys,
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there?
You need some rep.
I was going to say I believe him, and then I didn't, and there's no way to... That's the thing about this game is there's no... I mean, granted, you do have saves, but you don't have multiple, say, like, repeated saves, so... Yeah, if you miss out, you kind of miss out, and I've just missed out. Which is a buggery, I'll tell you that for no. Bloody buggery it is.
I always hoped that I would hear children play in this house before I died.
Whether you need to buy something or not, happy to help. Yeah. Oh, the poor sod. What are we going to do with you? We do need an immortal butler after all. I'm sure you can be of use one last time. Have I gotten all of your hints, by the way? I don't want to... Yes, 4,000 experience points. Okay. Oh, God. I'm checking for blooming hints on whether I can kill the poor bloody butler. Oh, what has poor Jonathan become? Well, let's be honest. Everybody needs a butler. We all need a butler every now and again. Right, where is this safe? Said, hey, there's a safe. But where's the safe? I don't see the safe. My father's safe. Well, where is me daddy's safe? I don't know where dad's safe is. I was hoping it would be glowing, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, nope, that was just weird reflection. Ah. We looted that. Right, let's stop and have a look. Because this is the room, right? Safe. Nope, that was weird reflection. It is safe. Oh. Well, that's nowhere near where I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to... Ooh. Okay. That is... that's nowhere near where I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be in the house. I should have checked the map. And fault for not checking the map. Anyway, source of infection. Let's deal with at least one of these sources. Oh, that's got a good one. Let's deal with the source of infection while we're over here. I think we probably have to go that way because I don't see a way around. Do I have to go this way and then go back? Yeah. Oh dear.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Stay back, beast! No!
Ow. Ow. Make up for what you did with your blood, priest. There we go. Silly priest. White phosphorus. Oh, you. Wow, that girl is a priest. You know what? White phosphorus versus vampire. Yeah, I'd say that would hurt. I'd say that would be.
We've got one of them! He's dead!
Ow! Out of stamina again. You'll pay for that. With your existence. Oi, get back here, you git. You shot me with a crossbow. We will make a snack of you yet. Four big guys with lust in their eyes. 3 vampire hunters with lust in their eyes.
This
Ooh, we have a
woman's body
corpse.
has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Okay. Ooh, blood. blah, blah, sipping blood from the veins and a dirty, dirty dipping and a B-to-D. Why, hello there, good sir.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out.
Ooh.
He was a victim of brutal torture.
I'm trying to see if it... Okay, hang on. If we do this, can we get... No, the camera seems... whatever. There's no zoom. You're trying to zoom in on the torture victim, you damn right I am. I need to... Whoever did this needs to pay properly for what they did. Ooh. Okie dokie. Scared me. I just saw something appear and it scared the hell out of me. Well, hello there.
I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
You had talent? Oh, good to know you had talent at one point. This is so... I remember this now. This is so much easier with high-level character. Duh, being a high level makes things easier.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Ooh. Dear Elsa, it is with the greatest joy I can confirm the letter of acceptance. As a private student in my acting school, the little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. With stature and courage as a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in the total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please, remember to bring night attire and anything else. And anything you need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
Where's her loot? Did her loot disappear because she was knocked out of bounds? Damn it. They mocked her talent, did they? Well, either she didn't have talent, and Doris Fletcher was picking her up. Jealousy, or no talent, or limited talent. I don't know. All or any of the above. Right. That's the first source of infection anyway. The second source of infection is near the merchant, actually. Ooh, what's up here? Oh, the park. Derp to derp. Not going to the park. Keep out! Plague! Vampire! You're a plague on this world, you are! Really? Are the humans in farms? Well, no. So how am I a plague?
Good evening.
Hello there. Oh, restaurant.
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et fruit that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
And what it also means, it means I can shovel you, nonsense without, you being able to see what it is.
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Huh. Are you lonely?
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
Potentially.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Fair enough.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you.
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north.
I may...
Okay, thank you. Charlotte steak, yeah, let's not. Ooh, 200 damage, nice. Nope, don't want to sell Johnny's watch. When shotgun shells go for a shilling. Indeed. Although there aren't many people up at night to hear you.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
I'd imagine so. Hang on, is this where we got... Yeah, this is where we got wrecked. Okay. Sure the dead won't mind me taking little bits and pieces. Ooh. Ew. Jeez, he snuck up on me, you git. He almost got me. I just saw him out the corner of my eye. Okay. Yeah, squeakers. Yeah, we hear squeakers. Oh god, I didn't even see you. No, no explosion. Okie dokie. I presume another boss, but oh, I remember this. I remember this. How would you brought this on us? Oh. We infected the whole family. Ugh. You know what? I should leave these two to the misery. I can't condone cheating. I can't. Just break up with them. Cheating is something wrong with your relationship, or you're just a vile excuse for a human being. Nom 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 nom. Oh, you got me, you bugger. Why get out of range? Almost. Right, so the moron cheated in a quarantine. And got everybody. Well done, you pillock. Well done, you absolute pillock. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin. For only you, my hero, make me feel that desire. Please come back to me soon, for I'm dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me. And I promise you a night of eternal and unbridled passion. Right now I'm wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I'm burning for you. I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. You're devoted to Doris Fletcher.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, you know, that's two that's pointed back to Doris Fletcher. Might be a hint that there's something going on with Doris Fletcher. Given, you know, ooh. Remarkable pump action shotgun. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we can always do with a remarkable shotgun. What makes it so remarkable, I wonder? Right, so... Really? That's... Wait, a level 4 weapon that is... Oh, 3 bullets. Oh, still, is that even worth it? I doubt.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Well, you could do, or we could, let's have a poke in with Lady Ashbury. Have a poke in with Lady Ashbury. Well, hello there. I believe your name is Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte.
Good evening,
Charlotte?
Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Ah, it is. Int required. Okay, well, you're
Goodbye,
healthy, I guess.
She's been quite busy these last few nights.
Right, who's poorly? Clarence has a migraine. Yeah, I don't wonder why.
It could be someone you know. Even someone you're close to.
Even someone you're
evening,
close to, you say?
I won't lie to you, John.
Do you need medical...
It's a little late for visiting hours.
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same
You need...
50 XP. Oh, let's actually, you know what? Let's have a natter with his wife again. See what she has to say, whether anything's been updated.
Hello, Venus.
Hello. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan. What do you...
Oh, what was that? No, I already spoke about that.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Oh, I should have given the other option to the... I should have given the other option. I should have gone, I believe you, for I am an evil vampire who will eat your face off. I mean, no, I'm your loving lord and master. I would never eat your face
Good
off.
evening.
I won't.
I'd just pat your neck a little bit. I would never actually eat your face off.
You need...
Find the violence of the Volcoids. Huh. Right. Oh, can we get to the docks if we go that way? Can we get through there? The docks. Huh. No, I don't think we can jump between those. You know what? I'm going to have a nat to Lady Ashbury anyway. Gonna have a natter to Lady Ashbury. Oh dear. So tired lately. To be fair, I got not a lot of sleep. I slept from about midday to about 4 o'clock-ish. Okay, why is there random up here? Why is this randomly up here? What am I missing? Is somewhere I can teleport to? Well, I say teleport. Somewhere I can do the vampire jump to.
I cannot enter.
Because it's locked. Hello, my lady. Let's talk about your daughter and how I can find some more hints to fatten her up so we can eat her. I mean, yes, we're not going to consume your daughter in any way, shape, or form. Ooh, that was a thing we hadn't looted. Yes, stolen 4 shillings from the good lady. Ooh. 9th of May. Tonight I went with Mother visiting the sick at the East End. It's been a long time since I went to this sad part of town. I see her talking and listening to those poor people move me beyond words. She really tries to make a difference, and it really tries helping the men and women. She also killed one of them tonight. It happened so quick, I did not even notice she had vanished. When she reappeared, she looked much more alive and more vivid. I immediately knew what had just happened. She took a life, and I saw nothing. Why am I smiling? We returned home without a word. If I ever became like her, I won't feed on the dying. I will kill the guilty and the brutes wherever they hide. You say that? This afternoon, 2 men tried to corner me in an alley while I was campaigning for women's right to vote. Called for help as loud as I could, like Mother told me to. Don't know what would have happened if a soldier had not ordered them to leave me alone. He then walked me home and tried to kiss me. I refused. He did not say a word and left. The whole story made me so sad I was crying when Mother woke up. After the night had come, I told her the whole truth, and she held me against her chest. Then we went to the theatre to see Doris Fletcher in the nearby Doris Fletcher in her new play. I think I'm a little bit frustrated that Mother did not rush out to make them all pay. If I were a vampire, I would not be that merciful. So, just that is enough to make the... I mean, so you would have killed a soldier too, would you? Different times, different times. I'm not saying that cornering a lass in an alley is a good idea. It's not. Having a conversation with people is different to, you know, cornering them in an alleyway. Right. We had a terrible argument with Mother last night when she refused once again to turn me into an immortal. When I reminded her what happened to me in the street with the 2 men, how things would have been different if I had been like her, or if they carried weapons, she simply smiled and told me that to be part of this world meant I have to be ready to face it. Ready to face it. I'm not sure I understand what she means. It drives me crazy. I left home in the middle of the night to see Emily at her house. I spent the whole day there. Maybe it's time for me to leave Mother's house and live my life. Just like Emily. Oops. Where were we? But it drives me crazy. I left home in the middle of the night to see Emily at her house. I spent the whole day there. Maybe it's time for me to leave Mother's house and live my own life. Just like my Emily. I love Mother so much, but it frustrates me when she refuses to talk about my conversation. Tonight I'm as sad as I am excited. About to leave the house for good. Mother has agreed to let me have my own flat in the West End, as long as it's not too far from her house. I promised her I'd be very careful. God, how much I loved her. And she told me how much she was proud of me. I understand now that she only wants me to be as strong and independent as she is. I must admit I'm very thankful for all she has taught me through these years. She made the woman I am today. Now it's time for me to choose where I go from here. Whatever I'm going to do with my life is up to me. All I know is this. If I ever choose to become immortal, I will not involve my mother in my choice. Okay. Charlotte's still hoping to become a vampire despite her mother's disagreement. Fair enough. I would too in her place. I would too. I would absolutely do that as well.
It's locked, all right.
I would absolutely do the same. Well, maybe not move out like that, but... Ooh, what's this? A bloody night tragedy. Only... There we go, that's more comfortable. Only a few of us remain after the shock of the Great Hunt. I was one of them. Remember how suddenly the attack of the enemy caught us by surprise. Blood was shed during those few nights. Some of us who survived chose to exile. I don't blame them, but I regret their lack of fortitude. For it is courage we need to protect the interests of the Empire, courage we need to defend the values we stand for. May we all remember that William Marshall himself never lowered his head? Our beloved Maker may be long gone now, but his presence is still among us. We keep a few drops of his sacred blood to remind us what we are and what we seek. Honor, purity, and excellence. I had the privilege of speaking with the Knight many times as his progeny and friend. He spoke to me of the tears of angels, holy beverage supposed to appease the inextinguishable hunger that we all feel. And he never ceased to search, even without knowing what? If such an artifact existed. I admire his tenacity, and it is that tenacity and indefatigable belief in something bigger than ourselves that will make us survive any future great hunt launched by our enemies. Ascalon will be rebuilt, as always, for it is an ideal. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, the founder. No idea. Come on, I'll thank you. Let me loot. Looted a single shilling in front of her.
How are you?
I'm still investigating from inside the Ascalon Club. Can we talk?
Cup of tea.
Of course, my dear.
Oh, I expected the intro to be slightly longer than that. Cup of tea. Come on, pour the tea. A new type of skull?
I have investigated new sources of infection, and I may have found a new type of scowl. One suffering from heavy mutations that is extremely contagious.
Scowls come in various forms, you know. They are simply degenerate versions of their makers.
I believe these families are different, and I'm currently pursuing a lead. I know I can find the true source of contagion by finding who created these creatures.
That would be great news. Be very careful, my dear, when dealing with such creatures.
How is your investigation going?
I have decided to explore beyond the dictates of reason.
What do you mean?
You may on occasion find this house closed when you visit me. If so, it is because I have gone undercover. Sort of.
Sort of.
Who are you going to surveil? I hope you're not considering spying on McCullum or the Guard of Prewan.
No. I intend to ask a few questions in parts of town I rarely venture into. Dirty places where a delicate lady like myself should never be seen.
Fair.
When will you return?
As soon as possible. And I don't intend to stay away for long.
Fair enough.
There are many paintings adorning the walls here.
Yes?
Did you paint them?
No, my dear. But some of them. I have had a long time to learn from the best. I'm currently working on what could be my greatest masterpiece.
What is a masterpiece?
What is this masterpiece?
Your portrait, my dear Jonathan. It will be my gift to you, if I ever have time to finish it.
Why, thank you. I'm honoured.
Have you met any famous painters?
Are you trying to divine my age by cross-checking historical dates, my dear? That's a devious parlor trick.
Well, Elizabeth, I tried my best. Don't I deserve some reward at least?
Well, if you must know, I even posed for the greats. Now that you know it, you may recognize me when visiting museums.
Goodbye, my dearest.
Goodbye,
hang on, can we...
my beloved.
Can we... Hang on. No.
Yes?
We can't...
Goodbye.
Hang on, we can't ask her about Charlotte. We can't ask her about her daughter or potential other Oh, okay. Oh, what was that? Yay! We got a screw! Now she'll be going around the entire house thinking, where did I put that bloody screw? The answer in Jonathan's pocket. Yes, Jonathan is not just evil in the traditional ways, he's also devious. Mischievous, one would even say. He doesn't just steal the big stuff, he steals the small bits. If you ever wonder why there's a piece of the puzzle you cannot find, it's probably because Jonathan nicked it. Just to see you squirm. Oh god, that would... If there was somebody like that around, I would hate them. I would imagine getting to the bottom of a model kit and just the one bit missing and you can't fabricate it and it's... yeah. Yes. Just not... Yeah. Bismarck was missing... Oh, what was it? You know what? I remember being frustrated, but I don't remember what it was missing. Ow, you... Ow, you...
Filthy murdering bastard!
Filthy? I'm a doctor. I'm clean, you know.
The power of the Lord!
Come on. Ow. Ow.
God walks with me!
A priest. There we go. Silly priest, you should know better. You know better than to take on the great Jonathan. The glass vial, okay. Father Jonathan is the greatest vampire of all time. Except for when he isn't. Oh god, itchy nose. Oh no, it's your nose. No. Oi, vermin. You know what? There's XP to be had. Scream for me, Mort. Scream for me, Scout. You dare to make me use my healing ability. We both jumped around each other. That was that could have been a lot worse than what it was. We both just sort of jumped around each other. Where's this leading me? Away from where I want to be, but... Oh, no, it isn't. It's leading me up here. Ah, barrier ability. Nope, you didn't explode. Good. There's a lot of squealing. Ooh. Handy handle partner lead stick. What? It's something, I suppose. Allow him to... Right. So we have to go over here. Hostile, it says. The bridge is hostile. Does that mean we're going to find some sort of something on the bridge? Bridge in London is kind of here, kind of here, kind of here. Bridge in London is kind of here. So off after a fashion. So off after a fashion. I suppose they do give you the rats if you want to do a pacifist run. Or a near pacifist. I genuinely don't know how you could. Actually, you know what? You can't do a pacifist. I don't think. I don't want to say for definite, but I don't believe you can do a pacifist run for this game.
A leech! A leech! Crush the leech, boys! God, walk with me! I'll take his
Oh,
head!
yep. Oh, you're dead, man. Ow! Stop using your damnable holy magic on me, priest.
God walks with me!
Ow! There we go. Just idly killing the priests. Ooh. Seven meters. Ooh, 9 meters. Why?
It's locked, all right.
Right, that won't open. Hang on a minute. Is there going to be a boss fight when I open this? Expensive watch.
I cannot enter.
He's in there. Open something to the side, but I ain't got a clue how to get to the other side. Ooh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Might be able to get down and up once I kill these two.
I'll take it!
Ow.
Send you back!
Send you back to the grave. Ow, yep. Ow. Ow. Oh, I wanted to eat you. Can I get up there? Oh, come on. That looks like the kind of place I can jump. Right, hang on. How would we get there? Hang on, there's gotta be a way. Because it says it's open from the other side. Right, there's no way around from there. What the hell? Oh, I wonder if it's broken. Or can we use this to get... Use this to go over there? No, we can't. Oh, that was a thought. Ooh. Okay, I don't mind having instant blood. Fill me up with bricks and mortar, You know what? We've got 12k XP. Let's spend the experience that we have. Floors. Ooh, a stun effect. Gain 2 blood. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's... That's not worth it. Right, so we're getting that. Oh, bugger. I picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong tree. 3 seconds of control and get blood. But at the same time, I could have frozen a powerful enemy for 10... Oh, what was past me thinking? Oh, what past me was thinking. Yeah, 40 damage is pretty damn pathetic. 200 odd damage is impressive, but at the same time, 30 stun? Hit them with this and hit them with claws? And then hit them with a bat? Stun! I could be what? I could be one of those bosses that goes around stunning everybody. Yes, I could be a boss that goes around stunning everybody. Heart biting. Do we even want healing from that? Probably not. Blood capacity. Oh, yes please. For whatever reason, I thought it was already at max health. Apparently not. I'm at max. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, because I'm max the other thing. Blood capacity 2000. Right. Hard biting is already maxed out. That's not a lot of damage. That's not a lot of damage. We've had that used against us. It wasn't a lot. Oh, bugger. I forgot about the healing. Oh, I forgot about healing again. Oh, it's there. I keep looking on the 2 lines. I keep ignoring that. It's such a weird place. Ah, well. Am I happy with that? Kinda. Health regeneration on biting would be nice. I'll get the next level. What about this? Again, I'm not really using syringes. Even despite the difficulty level, I'm not really using the syringes. I did it first, but we've just kind of got into a rhythm now. Everybody's healthy. You're stable. You caught a cold. No worries. You're serious. Ah, you've gone from serious to stable. Okay. I was about to say, how did you become serious? You're level 4. I can't eat Mr. Whittaker. Who else can I not eat here? I can own. Oh yeah, we got the braille, didn't we? We need to talk to Mason. I completely forgot that we Mason, where are you? There you are. Right, where is he? He's up. Not yeah. I completely and totally forgot about him. Not an issue. Ooh. Oh no. My eye. Just been sat here. How'd I get something in my eye? Ah, that's good. Eyelash that's. Okay, there we go. An eyelash that's come out of my eye. Eyelash that's come out of my. Well, eyelash that's come out of my eyelashes and gone into my eye. There we go. The eyelash did not come out of my eye. The eyelash went into my eye. Wow, that hurt. Did we just get... Just leveling up, just default increase my damage? Am I level 33 and didn't realise that until just this second? Or maybe we just got lucky with their swings. Maybe we got lucky with the swings. Maybe we got lucky with the swing. Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-dub. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-dub. You got the boom boom into my heart. Ooh, ooh. Can't quite do the shadow jump quick enough. Like, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Come here, you get. Ow, ow. Where's my claw ability? Oh, do I have to set my... Ow, I'm gonna... Wait, why is my ability on my... Oh... Really? You know what? We don't really use shadow. You can definitely tell this was made for a bloody controller, can't you? Yes, how many buttons you've got on the controller? That's right. You have the A. No, you got the triangle, square, circle, triangle, square, circle, and the other one. What do you know? I've wasted all those ability points getting claws. That would be. Why can't I just put it in ultimate? Gain 15. I should. This is annoying. That's so annoying. Now, Shadow Mist is only level 1. Let's try claws. Oh, we're not high level. You know what? Let's see if we can find Sean. Let's see if we can find Sean for the laughs. Just for the laughs, let's see if we can find Sean. Oh, bloody hell, that was a... Okay, the shop is the shop no longer exists. Nice. Oh, I like claws. Yeah. Okay, I like claws. What's this? Embers. I thought it was some sort of magic then, but it doesn't appear to be.
You shall learn to...
You shall learn to... You should learn to... What was supposed to learn? Right, where was the... I don't know where Sean Hampton's bit was, I've forgotten. Where was Sean Hampton's bit? Owie. No, they're dying before I can eat them. Oh. Well, I just made a complaint they were dying before I could eat them. Ah, they just... Oh, damn it. District hostile. Hello there.
Welcome back to my humble shelter, Dr. Reed. Are you here to subdue me again?
No, Sean. I just came by to see how you are.
I feel all right. Why'd you ask?
Are you still feeding on corpses?
No. It's almost as though the blood you forced me to drink has provided me eternal satisfaction.
Nice. That's some danger.
How is the sanitary situation in this part of town?
Have you no eyes or no heart, Dr. Reed? The docks are a graveyard.
Ah.
How are things in your shelter? Between the mortals and the immortals, I mean.
I have no news of the Paxton sisters, Lottie and Giselle. They would have told me if they'd found another place to sleep.
Both of them are gone.
That's what worries me. They hardly spend a day without arguing, but they could not stand to be separated. If something bad happened to one, then they must both be in deep trouble.
How are things?
Do you remember Tom Watts? A vampire killed him.
Tom took a huge risk keeping his bar open all night.
What afflicts me the most is that whoever drank his blood simply used him as a blood flask. Tom deserved to be granted immortal life among us.
Ooh.
How are things in your shelter? Between the mortals?
There are no mortals left in this part of town, Doctor. Now the line is simply between the Scals and those who hunt them.
Have the guard of Priwen attacked you?
No, but old Bridget has spied on their patrols. They kill without distinction, blinded by their fear of what they don't understand.
How are things in
Telling
your
me.
shelter? Between the mortals and the immortals, I mean.
There are no mortals left in this part of town, Doctor. Now the line is simply between the Scals and those who hunt them.
Have the guard of Priwen attacked you?
No, but old Bridget has spied on their patrols. They kill without distinction.
Ah, so that's... Can I osculate you? I don't know what that is.
How did you meet old Bridget?
When younger, I used to patrol the streets at night, searching for lost souls. This is how I met her. It took me 2 months just to get her name. Now we support each other.
Had you already visited their hideout in the sewers?
Just once, and very briefly. Most of them are very discreet, and they see me as an outsider, even if I protect them.
Fair enough.
You really are a saint, Sean.
Oh, no, sir, I'm not. But I know evil, and I believe goodwill and tenacity can make this world a better place.
Oh!
Have you seen Harriet Jones since taking her to old Bridget?
No, she is with the sewer Scals.
But why did she fake her own death? There was so much blood in her room. She attacked patients, too.
I just lost her for a minute that night. When I found her, she had caused mayhem across the hospital. I slapped some sense into her, and we fled before getting caught.
What happened then?
We ran here through narrow streets and backyards. She kept saying that someone was talking to her in the dark, offering to avenge her. I saw nobody.
What happened at the Pembroke?
I guess we
He's more
recognized each
powerful
other
than
as
you
scouts.
think he is.
She had but one thought: to punish, to get revenge upon everything and everyone. I realized I had to bring her here quickly.
Will you stay here, now that the epidemic has consumed the docks?
Where would I go, Dr. Reed? No, my mission is here. And I have so many souls to guide to the light now. Maybe I could found a church soon. The first temple open for the undead.
I like that.
Would you let me listen to your chest, Sean?
No, Dr. Reed. You already forced me to drink your blood, and I thank you for that, for I feel better now. But it was quite an unpleasant experience.
It would help me greatly if you would allow me to give you a physical examination.
I said no. I'm no subject of medical examination, and I intend only to obey and to kneel before God.
That's fine. That's fine. We're just checking.
How
There are no more.
have the guards?
No.
Goodbye, Sean. I will come back when I'm level 6 and can eat you. Oh, it's so bad. The poor guy. The poor sod. Oh, ooh, that's bad.
It's
I
locked.
kind of feel for him, but at the same time, we're being evil. We're being evil. Our objective is evil. Oh, it's so hard though. No, I'll take that back. It's not hard, and that's the problem. The problem is that it isn't hard. The problem, enter at your own risk, will do. The problem is that it's not as hard as it should be.
The vampire hunters will never find us here.
It should. I do feel for some of these characters. I do, and that's part of the problem. It's so easy to be evil. Hello, Bridget.
No more questions, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, sure. Where are you, Bridget? Unknown. Oh, I thought he was using some sort of invisibility skill then. Like, ooh, I want that.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
That's the thought. How will the skulls feed themselves now? Certain choices have been made. No, certain choices have been made. How will the skulls feed themselves? I should probably reset my skills, to be honest. I thought it would be alright. But I didn't realise I had 4 slots. I'd completely forgotten. Whoever did the port has done an okay-ish job. But I didn't realise I only had 4 ports. 4 skill slots, sorry. So frustrating. I'm on PC, I have many... I was about to say the number of keys, and then I realised I can't remember how many keys are on a keyboard. But I have many. I have 1 to 9. No, I technically have 0 to 9, then 0 to 9 again. I have 2 full stops. I've got some other bits and pieces.
Have you found the answers you were looking
There is too much.
Get to know us.
Yeah, nothing else from you, I don't think. Okie dokie.
Your spell is enticing. Sweet.
If you try it, mate, I will eat you myself. Oh, this is where we ganked out the guy on it.
It's locked.
Locked. Huh. How'd I get in there? Oh, I know. I got in at the top, didn't I? Trying to find the way out and find the way in instead. Cause I got the boom boom into my heart. And the tears fly by and the loving starts. The jitterbug into my brain. And then the bam 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 go insane.
You are one to trust.
Yes, I am. Ooh, what was that?
The vampire hunters will never find us.
Let's be sure to get some machine guns for when they do, because they are only mortals. They may have fire, but You need firepower. Machine guns make for good anti-vampire hunter fodder. Yes, you're protected against bites, but are you protected against this machine gun? Oh, what was it? The Maxim. I was about to say the Vickers, but no, the Maxim. Actually, what was it? Vickers Maxim? Oh God, my brain. I know military history. Why have you suddenly failed me? I know military history, brain. What's this? Ah. Yeah, spawn in, why don't you? Boop. 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 Bloody Nora. I need to eat somebody. The vampire hunters will never find us here. Yeah, because they're all dead. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, that was somebody then, it isn't. Oh. Hey, oh. Speaking of blood. That's nice. That upgrade has definitely helped. Ooh. What did we get in here last time? Oh, this is that old duck's home. The one who wouldn't turn in her son. We'll have a little bit of sympathy for poor devil. Right. I'm lost. I'm lost again. Oh yeah, the way out's over there, isn't it? To go through the gate and then turn. Yeah. You watch, we're gonna go. Yeah. Oi! Yep. Right, you're going to die now. Not that you weren't going to die before, but you're going to die as my meal. How do you feel? Can't respond because you're dead? Well, you should have thought about that then. I like how you're completely undamaged by her nonsense. Right. You don't steal blood from me. I'm the one delivering justice here. Yours, are we? Go away, priest.
Oh my God! It's done for him!
Ow! Ow! Stop hitting me! You're... Stop hitting me! Bloody hell! You stun-locked me! I was stun-locked! He almost got me! I couldn't do anything! There we go. District is healthy, which is good. Plenty of little mortal... Plenty of mortals to wet the whistle.
Elite! Christ, he's dead!
You've got a blooming torch on you, and I missed. Hello, dearie. Well, you did insist on dying. You said, die, beast. You are the beast since you're, you know, you're hunting the vampires, so... Only fitting to put you down. Who's one of them vermin? I know, I'm looking at one right now. Wow. Holy... How did a level 18 manage to do that to me? Come on, here you get. Ow. Well, I'm the one who told you to come on. Don't be surprised when you do. There we go. Thank you for the purchase. You're dead now. Do-do-do-do-do. Ah, don't we feel better having consumed the lives of silly... Nullified. Wow, okay, you need a hand.
Filthy fucking beast!
Silly mortal. Learn your place, silly mortals. Ow, you... Oh, you... Right, you two are dead. Ow! Ow! Again, stun... Ow, ow! Again, stun lock! What is it with the stunning today? I'm gonna off... Sit down. Bloody hell! Okay, that ability is incredible. It uses so much blood. That ability uses so much blood. Good God. That's a vampire. But still, that ability uses so much blood. Not even funny. Not even funny how much that uses. Jeez.
Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty would smell better.
Less resignation and more determination.
I know I can come as epidemic was different. I wish I could say the same for the others.
Alright, Milton.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Milton Keynes.
I'd like
Wise choice.
Sorry. Oh, I can't help it. Right, sell that. 43 shillings. You're giving me 43 shillings for a double for a shotgun. You dingy dick. Stingy git. Expensive watch. Let's keep Daddy's watch. 4 grand. 4 grand. Okay. What was the objective at the hospital? Yeah, it won't gather the ingredients and have everything. Right, let's quickly go to... Oh God, what's your name? I'm always gonna forget it.
Good evening,
Rakesh.
Please show, of course.
Right, hopefully that should be all the ingredients we need. Because we've been collecting ingredients for an episode and a bit now, so... Nope. I'm wondering whether it's one of these that we got the recipe for it. Yeah, no. Not, because it would have come up. Don't know. Because we have the got the ingredient list somewhere. Oops. 8. Really? Why did you have it on number 8? Yeah, we've got the where on earth? Blood sample. Yeah, formula, enigmatic formula. You know what? Let's do a bit of googling. You can analyze a clove essence. Oh, all right, okay. Hang on a minute. So, let's have a look at characters. Right, let's have a look at Milton. Milton. Right, other hospital characters. Dr. Ackroyd. Britland. Right, his mission. Wait. Oh, but yeah, but how do I get this? Trigger. Oh. Is the workbench and not the medical desk? What? Yeah, it says to the craft medicine. Medical desk? What medical desk? What? Oh? Really? I don't see anything. On the left.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report it to Dr. Ackroyd.
Well, let's give the medicine to the guy rather than report him to Ackroyd. Let's give the medicine to the guy. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you.
You trust me, do you? Well, that might be your mistake. Don't worry.
Goodbye.
Right, let's talk to Dr. Ackroyd. Talk to the other one. There you.
I'm quite busy.
Thank you.
I didn't see what his other things were when I... The only reason I went on the wiki is because, let's be honest, it's been, what, 2 streams, and we couldn't do that quest, so... Yeah, I agree with the guy who posted. It's really, really unclear. Because it points you to the workbench. It does not... Oops. It does not point you to where you actually need to go. And considering so much of this is just set dressing,
Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Ooh. Patient shows signs of extreme perceived threat, sores and throat, mouth and tongue. There's on the flu. Oh. Not infected, okay. Ooh, what's this? Dear Dr. Swansea, despite an actual urgent sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct. Has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and guilty of endangering a patient. Hang on. Oh, God, man. Hang on. You know what? One second. Put some drops in and then I'll read it. You put I'm trying to read something. Idea. Yeah, I know, but at the same. Stick. Oh. I think that's something you meant. Thinking here's replace Ichi. Right. And that did it immediately, so I'm guessing there was something in my eye. Right, so I'll start this again. Dear Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside Pembroke. Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct, and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. You know me, Edgar. I would not write against personal. I'm not against personal initiative. when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like this one we're facing. But we can't allow a nurse, especially during a crisis like the one we're facing, to perform a diagnosis. Decide upon a procedure and apply it to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is no attenuating to means a dodge a bullet. That's not true, because you can get nurses to prescribe you stuff. You can, because you can go to the... it's like you can go to the chemist. You can go to the chemist and you get stuff. I know chemist is obviously qualified in the chemistry of the body, but a nurse can also prescribe you stuff as well, without doctor's consent. Maybe that's changed. And, well, it depends what it is. Actually, you know what? It depends what it is. I shouldn't just say that outright. It depends on what it is. Like, doctors don't deal with inhalers, for example. It's all down to the nurses. The nurses deal with it. The doctors don't touch it. Usually the doctors don't touch it. It's all down to the nurses. So the nurse is doing rather than the doctors, because the doctor doesn't sign off on it. The nurse does. Onesie, where are you? There we go, nurse. Hello.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doc.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
At the same time, you haven't had I get where you're coming from. I do. Because frankly, the nurses that deal with the same stuff over and over again are better at doing stuff than a doctor. Usually. It's like the nurse that I go to is terrible, but the her underling's fantastic. Same thing. It's like the doctors will sometimes ask the nurses to put... At the same time, you've not had them... Because you're a woman in this time period, you haven't had the necessary medical training. You haven't had the foot... You've been trained as a nurse, you've not been trained as a doctor. Even if you pick stuff up. And you... And you do have my support in honesty, but at the same time, be careful. And if you... Yeah. Just because someone has a bit of paper doesn't mean they're actually competent. Yeah.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think the doctors just... I don't think he just denied that, did he? Level 5. Actually, so anybody that is under level 5, or over level 5, should say, you're level 6.
Call me if you need assistance.
You're level 6. Right, I was on a mission, wasn't I? It was for the blind guy. Braille. Go for blindness. Which is either a sick joke, making me give a blind man a cure for blindness, or it's an actual cure, or a sick joke, or someone's trying to come up with a... Or someone could be trying to come up with a cure and got it wrong. You can't... I know I'm cynical, but you can't always just go, oh, it's...
Crush the...
Oops, I meant to kill this guy. I meant to keep the other guy alive to eat. Didn't mean to kill the other guy. Ooh, what's this?
Die, vermin!
Ah. I can't keep these lesser guys alive now. Oops. How did you even get up? Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, epidemic is spreading. Spreading like the plague. Oh wait, it actually is a plague. Little piggy, come here, let me eat you, yes. Silly piggy. 5 shillings he had. I got 5 shillings here, Doctor. Is that going to be enough? Not really, but I'll take it anyway. It's a leech!
Filthy murderer walks with me! Oh my god!
I did the second attack before I saw his health bar. So, whoops. Oopsie daisy. Little piggy, are you in the sky? Yeah, let's cut through the graveyard. Cut through the graveyard. It's a graveyard smash.
Turn around now, sir. Bloody monster!
Ooh, accidental encounter. Prey mortal. Silly wolf. Are you in disguise? Ooh. Know your place, beast. Submit to your master. Be my meal. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Give him head pats. Give the good doggo a head pats for becoming my meal. I was gonna get something then. It's like, nope. Okay, I'm lost. I've gotten lost. Is it this way? Ooh. Is it a secret? Can you keep it? Maybe this one you'll say. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. You don't know what I said. 'Cause 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Yeah. 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead. I was hoping to use a shortcut, but the shortcut has turned into a waste of time. Because the shortcut wasn't a shortcut, even though I know there's a shortcut through there. Dead end. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. How do I get past this bit? Right, there we go. Okay, so keep right, basically. Ah! I knew I got that tune from somewhere. It's I got it from Anna. Little Peggy, are you rosing me in the sky?
There's one in...
I'm a rosebud. Ooh. If you ever face a vampire, never forget they fear holy symbols. As long as you have faith, a cross, a Star of David, a knowledge branch, or even can prove useful to repel these creatures from the pit. But you will not harm them for good. If you really want to hurt them, only one solution exists. Forget about wooden stakes or silver bullets, and find yourself the strongest weapon against vampires, orichalcum. But you think it's coincidence that orichalcum was common in Atlantis? According to the legend of ancient writings, Atlantis was infested by vampires, and the place is now known as Santorini Island. I personally paid £10,000 to the man who could provide me real orichalcum. Huh. So, we have a Wakanda situation, do we? Ooh. Martin Nightingale. Who was a Martin Nightingale? Sabrina Cavendish. Oh. 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 Are these our victims, are these our victims per chance, per se? Oh god, why my voice cracked down? Per se, may these be our victims? Mind to these be thine victims? Or those we have provided assistance to in the form of numbing. Sister's grave is still open. I try to avoid those and then just ran into all of them in my attempt to avoid them. Like you're in a car crash, you swerve to try and avoid the poor son, and then you just kill them by accident. Like, I'm trying to avoid you. Like, I'm trying to avoid this car crash, but I've just swerved. Ooh, that's a rat. Wheel for me, rat. There we go. I'm trying to avoid you, but ooh, god, that was weird. Hmm. I don't know why I came in here, to be honest. Must come in here for some reason.
Let's pin it down!
In order to pin me down, you need friends. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, Governor.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Dr. Reed? Please come in.
Thank you.
This part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Or a
What can I
vampire.
do for you?
What situation in
How is the
Whitechapel?
sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
Loretta seems convinced she
Your
helped you.
sister seems to believe this miracle elixir business is somehow doing you good.
Loretta believes that keeping busy is what I need to be happy.
And is she wrong?
My sister is wrong about almost everything. But as long as she thinks she's in charge, she can be nice.
Here is another page of the formula for the cure for blindness.
Give it to me? Yes. brilliant. I'm going to give you the location and the code you will need to find the cure, but you have to listen to me first.
Uh-huh.
What is it? If you find the proof that this treatment for blindness is real, I want to try it. Do you understand? No matter the risks.
Risks? What have you read in these pages that you're not telling me?
You already know what you need to know. I trust you, Dr. Reed. We share the same passion for science.
You're gonna have to probably give me a laboratory.
Goodbye, Mr. Swan.
Ooh. Okay.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
A doctor, that's who. Says a vampire.
Your prey is mine now!
Ow! Oh, he buggered off. Oh, didn't he jump down there somewhere? Did he just kill himself? I think he just killed himself. Silly boy. Oh, what was that? Oh, just that. Danger, do not go in there. Makes sense. Right, so the cure for find a laboratory that the Brotherhood of... Well, this is potentially getting rather dark, isn't it? I suppose I could ask Edgar what his opinion on that is. Maybe there's a good reason why the cure for blindness hasn't... I suppose I could also ask his sister. Ooh. Edwina Cox. Booth Digby. I thought we were putting these people in mass graves due to the sanitary situation. Or was my butler lying? Ooh, we can phase through walls. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that all of a sudden. Hello, Peggy. Are you me? Ah. I knew that I got a little piggy from somewhere, and now I remember where it's from. Rusty box of pills. Well, if your pills are rusty, it's probably a problem.
I cannot enter.
Right, so we have to find the laboratory. Ow! Okay, I literally found this guy's head, so I suppose I can excuse him for being a little bit upset. There you go.
It's locked, all right.
Locked and locked. Huh.
It's one of them!
No, not the rat.
Die, vermin!
Ah. Hang on, hang on. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay, I forgot. Something scratching. I can hear it, and I don't like it. None of my research concerning the possible cure for blindness has reached any successful state. I'm starting to worry since my vision is decreasing more and more over the past months. I'm afraid I may go blind before finding any interesting lead. Maybe I should go back to the Brotherhood's library and ask our primate if he knows of any documents I should read first. I fear he might refuse to answer me. Soon I will be forced to take my notes in Braille. Be sure to read them if my condition gets worse. Blessed be Ulsher Toltree, and the maybe sacred stole protect him for many years to come. I talked to him last night, and he kindly listened. And he kindly listed 3 scrolls I should read. Good thing my Greek and Latin are not too rusty. Rusty! I'm losing patience and time here. The previous texts listed by the primate have proven themselves almost totally useless. Alchemy and herbalist knowledge won't do me much good. For 3 days now, I'm totally blind as the evening comes. I can't happen. This won't be. A terrible idea came to my mind. What if I use the regenerative power of vampire blood? I'll go back to the Brotherhood Secret Library tonight and search for such information and material. For the influenza crisis, it should be easy. Oh, wait, did you... Okay, I'm onto something. The eyes of the last 2 rats I blinded seem to have retrieved sight after I injected them with a drop of vampire blood. They clearly should avoid my knife when I tested them. My eyes and their eyes are going back, but they died the next day. I'm unable to find more vampire blood. I think someone spotted my theft in the Brotherhood cabinet. When I asked for the Swansea, he seems to be working on some research considering the vampire blood addiction. He refused to give me fresh material. I'm going blind. It drives me mad. Blessed be the storm. Since the number of ghouls have suddenly increased in... Oh, you didn't use ghoul blood, did you? May not be difficult to capture one. Okay, I see where this is going. I thought I used fresh blood, but no, if you use ghoul blood, yeah. I know exactly how to trap one. It worked. Ghoul blood is less potent. And permits a better dosage, mixed with Usher Tawdry previous advice concerning alchemy. A healing herb should be able to okay. I will inject the sim directly into my weakening eyes. I can see! Right part of the ghoul's optic nerve, plus the essence of birchwood combined with equal parts alicitarium talcium are my best mix. When properly heated and used in the correct dilation, I will make a braille copy of my notes in case the cure is temporary. I'll cure the ghoul I've kept for all this time to pursue my research. The nasty ghoul's bitten me. His eyes. I had gorged them out. Hang on. The nasty ghoul has bitten me. His eyes. I gorged them for my experiments and have regrown too. Of course they did. I'm so stupid. The beast had a time to observe me and prepare its plan. It attacked me when I approached to destroy it. And it stole my braille notes and fled. Should have seen it coming. I can't die like this. No, I won't die. I'm going to turn soon. Okay, I'll overcome the fate once again. Ooh. The Blood Goddess Heresy. Great Britain is at risk always from many enemies. This we always must keep in mind as members of the Ascalon Club, but the worst enemy of all, one we must always look for and crush down without mercy, is the inner enemy, the enemy within the closed circle of our immortal community. Heresy is the name of the enemy. Heresy towards their beliefs, our goals, our role. It's been more than a century now since the old Druidic order disappeared in the Empire. First, we thought they were just a minor blood cult, destined to disappear quicker than they had risen up. But the seed was strong, and 3 is blooming. What do they seek? These vampire traitors. To go back to some fantasy golden age of vampires? No. To worship the imaginary blood goddess who demand human sacrifice? Of course not. They seek his power. What they seek is to challenge our authority as a supreme shadow cabinet, destined to rule the Empire's destiny. Look at what they claim. To accept and welcome any scholar who embraces their faith and belief. To openly hunt and kill mortals, for they are just prey. For the legitimate appetite to install a new religion. It's supposed to regulate every aspect of immortal life. No, my dear companions, the blood goddess heresy is not about wearing white togas or dancing naked under the moon in stone circles. It's not about going back to the forgotten roots of our species. It's about undermining the pillars of civilization as we know it. We are Ascalon. We are the guides of mortals through the ages to the better future. We may lie to them, but we care and protect them from our enemies, and this Druid Order is one of them. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, the founder. Ah. Okay, and that was sounding really good until they said, you know, dictate the lives of vampires, and it sounded not so good. Give it to Mason Swanbury, keep the diary. Why would I keep the diary? Oh, hang on a minute. Thought I'd... Yep. Why would I kill the... Why would I kill the diary? Why would I keep the diary? Ooh, can I screw over the blind man? I don't want to, but... Can. See if I... Can I get down from here? Can I get down from here? Probably. I was in disguise. Oh yeah, we can go through here. Yeah. Ooh, hang on, something was flashing down there. What's that? No. Just the lighting again. Honestly, if there is a cure for blindness, can you please give it to me? I don't really care what I have to do. My eyesight's getting worse. So frankly, I can sympathize completely with that guy. He just got a little bit... Oh, not even overzealous. Overzealous is completely the wrong word. He reveled a little bit in it. And it went and bit him. I wonder if we talk to Edgar, whether we can find anything of note. Oh, my dearest Edgar. Would you like a head pat? Would you like a head pat from your favorite vampire? Thanks. Well, hello there.
Can I help you, Jonathan?
No. Dude, I found some research you're going to be interested in. Can I help you? Ugh. I mean, to be fair, it is just a side quest, but come on. Oh, it's perhaps a good doctor been up to something devious. Actually, don't remember. Give it to keep the diary. Why would keeping the diary? What do you mean? How do we even keep the diary? You know what? Let's talk to his sister. Let's have a word with his sister. District is stable. How very nice.
Get him weapons ready!
Right, one sec, guys. what that is. Like that. Oh. Do it. Like that in a report. That's been reported. Uh-huh. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, just to... It looks like a skip. No, neither do I. Microphones. Nice. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to deal with the dodges all hell email and the panic a little bit. So, right. Oh, I didn't see you. I was looking for you and I didn't see you. You hurt me, so you will pay. There we go. But seriously, bloody right. You didn't want to be hurt. You shouldn't have been out hunting vampires if you didn't want to be hurt. You didn't want to take the risk. You shouldn't have been out. Anyway, the district is stable for the moment. Nope, you're not doing your thing. Okay. Oh, I'm cheap and I'm clean. You know, that's a thing.
Good.
Oh, that's a thought. Where is your other hint? We probably would have got your other hint if we'd.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
You know what? Let's talk to the. Oh yeah, they need to have an interaction upstairs.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Fancy bite.
You never.
Great, that's what I want to do. Oh no, I'm not buying from you. I'm selling to you. Right, so I click D. Whatever. Whatever you want. What up and I'm. You can't hold it. You have to individually tap. Dodgy game design. Get rid of the bullets. Get rid of the shotties. Right, let's have a word with Thingy's sister. Right. Oh, hang on. Somebody had a cold, didn't they? Bates. Oh, you're literally there. Hey, Bates.
Mr. Bates.
Evening.
How are conditions in Whitechapel at present?
The way this sickness is spreading, I don't think there'll be enough new bloods to replace those tenants I'm losing from this bloody thing.
This is honest.
Since I took an oath to help.
Well, see.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds.
What? You give me this?
Goodbye.
That'll be 200 shillings, please.
Proven by many. Good evening.
I can't talk to you.
Goodbye,
Why can I not talk? I'm about to cure your brother. Why can I not talk to you about it? Got that blooming song in my head. Little piggy, are you Rosamie in disguise? I'm a rose. I'm not really a rose. No, I don't have enough time to watch other people these days. I watch some people, but there's plenty of people that I don't have the time to watch. Which is unfortunate, really. Because there are plenty of really good people out there. But I just don't always have the time to watch it. Same as everybody else. Life and things. Hello. Know your place. Oh, is this beneath Jonathan? And no, that is not lewd before anybody says anything. No, my mind had to go there first to try and get people off, but you know.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you? What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Make sure we rob the... Oh. Why is it covered in blood, by the way? Why is it covered in blood?
Locked. How do you see the world these days? What can I do for you, Doctor?
On the
I
laboratory.
have found the secret laboratory, and I have the formula.
And the author of the diary, did you meet him?
Yes. He was badly disfigured. Nothing more than a beast. And I cannot guarantee it wasn't connected to his experiments.
I don't care. Give me the formula, Doctor.
Oh, take it.
Here it is. But please, be very careful. You're entering uncharted territories here.
This is what science has always been about, Dr. Reed. Thank you so much.
I can't say it's been a pleasure, but we're both scientists, and I am grateful you asked me to undertake this search for you.
I have something for you, then. It is the most precious thing I have to give.
Uh-huh.
Even more important than the Swanborough secret recipe.
There is really no need for payment.
Please have it, Dr. Reed. I insist. I'm sure you'll find it more useful than I would.
Really? I mean... You know what? Let's not be spoiled. I don't know why I was expecting, like... I mean, it was medicine. I was just expecting something else. I don't know why. Oh, we didn't have to cook. Or muffin or what. And the cup of tea.
Goodbye.
Right, we'll have to check on him. Check on him at some point, I imagine. I sworn I'd had conversation. Oh, that's a crackle of a fire. Okay. That's a mistake in the crackle of burning wood for a conversation. Oops. Find violence of Volcoids. Any clue as to where I should find the violence of Volcoids? Just... no clue at all. Okay. Well, Miss Fletcher. Hello. So, going back to what we were doing, Miss Fletcher seems to be the missing link to some of our issues. So let's see if we can find and do something about her.
Human! He's dead!
Yeah, no shite, Sherlock. You come across a good doctor, he will either heal you or he will heal you. Either way, you're getting healed, damn it. Just potentially not in the way that you're expecting.
Die, vermin!
Silly boys. No, not to obscure the good... Hello, watery blood sample. You are a blood sample. Sample. Little piggy. Ah! Are you me in disguise? I'm a rose. Ah! Oh, my Oshi. Oh. Free. I can't get it out of my head.
Watch out, boys!
Ow! I'm priests.
Murderers back, demon!
Dare you call me a demon? I'm adorable, I will have you know. Look at this fuzz. Look at this fuzz. Bloody adorable, I'll have you know. Calling me a demon, my backside. Yeah.
Your prey is mine now!
Ow, get. We'll pay for that. Here I was trying to be the good Samaritan. See? The good doctor is slowly learning. Slowly starting to learn that, you know, bad things come to good people. Oh, have I actually gone the wrong way? I think I might have done, you know. Oh. Could this be what this is for? No, apparently not. Okay. Sorry, sir, you've gone the wrong way. Who are you calling vermin? You, of all people, the vampire hunter in a big coat. The guard of Privwin. Calling me a good doctor of vermin? Get off, mint. Fire. Vermin. Oh! Precious. My stamina is precious, goddammit. Yes, give me your blood, priest. There we go. Silly priest. All he had to do was submit to the higher power. Or Jonathan. Oh, it sounds so dodgy. Sounds so dodgy. Is he even the right way?
There's an open window on the second floor.
Yeah.
I should be able to get in through that.
I remembered this from somewhere. I did. Camera. Thank you. Told you on experience. Can't stand the pain anymore. It's like my entire body's breaking apart since that bitch infected me. For days she keeps hiding in her room, giving orders for the little written notes. Only rehearsing at night, I witnessed one of her so-called rehearsals. She walks on stage, angry and hateful, spitting and whining about her fancy beauty. Bitch is infected, rotten to the core. And she plans to infect everybody in this place. And everyone in London. Her next play is not before December, and at this time, all the theatre's employees will be her obedient minions, forced to serve her evil machinations. I'm sure she's found a way to corrupt our food or the water, since we're all starting to get ill and change after the meals she arranged for us last Monday. I want whoever finds this note to know I only killed myself to escape the living hell that this place became. God have mercy on me and my mortal soul, since I refused to come. Ooh, that's a thought. If you're being possessed by a demon, and you kill yourself to destroy the demon, or so that you can't be used. Ooh, do you still heaven?
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
I don't know, but I saw a sledgehammer. I only offer love. Oh dear. Sorry, dope, but your kind of love is something that I don't want. I had to eat somebody. How lewd. How rude, devouring them before they could be entertained.
For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die, she will rise and be queen again.
Come on, you could. Oh, she just repeated herself. Okay. And it was this game. She hurt me, so I get in the gift of rage away her. Fair enough. Yes, I agree. They should all lower their heads to the good name of Jonathan. Scariest vampire of them all. There can never be a vampire more scary than Jonathan. London, the 17th of August 1918. I saw her in the flesh, the witch from my childhood nightmares. The bitch that tortured me for years. I saw her and I shivered. Her voice, her face. I knew she was in that hospital. I knew she was sick, and I wanted to witness her suffering. I may have reinvented myself, became a famous actress, erased those wicked years from my memory. I can't forget I'm her daughter. When I saw her frail body in that small bed, suffering, sick, defeated, I had to hide my tears, for she was looking at me. She recognized me. She saw the hate in my eyes and smiled. My pale corpse of a mother. And the worst thing, I felt no satisfaction seeing her in so much pain. The worst was not to suddenly remember the beatings and the abuses, no. The worst was to recognize the hate I felt in my heart when she looked at me. It was the same hate I saw in hers. In the end, I can't escape being her daughter. We're the same, my mother and I. Ooh, really? Well, all right then. All right, you old Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy, I'm gonna give you an head pat for the bat in a minute. Just will they adore you again? If you compel them through vampiric will, they will adore you.
But I offer only love.
In this game, I found a vampire rabbit. Now, wait, in this game, you found a vampire rabbit? I genuinely didn't know there was such a thing. I was unaware that such a thing existed. Hi, please. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. It. How come that didn't take blood from me? Right, main doors are locked. Ah. I didn't even think there was an AM and PM in this. I thought it was just perpetual night. Is there a clock somewhere? Was it just a, or was it just purely the mod? I get bung on my head. A little ditty out of my head. It won't go. Ah, oh, she. Doo 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 doo.
I cannot enter.
Not enter, can you? Whoa, ye nation of hypocrites. Right, well, boss battle time. Boss battle time.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more.
All
that remains
are the dreams
are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be.
Okay, okay.
Until then, all shall die, for that was her final.
Ooh, can we see your ribcage? We can. Nice.
My children, my beloved, die.
Hi, please.
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Arise and...
Hi, Doris. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, back off, back off, back off.
Come to me, my son.
Oh, I have moved. Let me. I've got. I can move. Oh, that's better. Okay, she got stamina draining ability.
Touche, sir. I summon thee.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotta take care of the ants. Ow. Heal. Heal. Right, blood. Oh yeah, I forgot we got blood potions. We have blood potions, so I was in trouble for no reason. Ow! Ow! Oh, my health is decreasing. Ow, 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 ow! Ooh, ow! Bloody Nora! Blood potion? There was me being all cocky. Oh, we don't need blood potions anymore. I take that back. We absolutely bloody do. Gotcha!
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
I don't care. Kill her now.
Kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No,
oh God!
Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah!
I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
Partly?
You just said.
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
She's gonna throw the Latin at you.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Farewell, Doris.
It's the
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
Hello, McCullum.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go.
For now. All right, what were you saying? Well, you see, the hunters in my game are a bit stupid. I kill them, and they got 0 damage land. When I kill one, I was clear view.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Given the amount of damage that I take from hunters on a regular basis, I would argue to the contrary, good sir.
West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research.
Ooh, what's this? Soon I will be on stage again, for my rehearsals are almost over. My minions are gathered around me, ready to follow my every command. Soon my audience will return, ready to applaud my art, the young, the gorgeous. My healthy audience. They will return to their families, their blessed houses, their happy lives. Delighted by my performance, shocked by my disguise, touched by my grace, my infectious legacy. They will spread the disease one by one, and they'll turn. And I'll be their beloved queen again, and they will never forget me. And I shall have my revenge on the dirty trick fate played on me. Yeah, sure. But yeah, I kind of like the vampire hunters in this one. They do kind of hurt. They do kind of hurt. Kind of hurt? No, they hurt. They hurt. They hurt. Poor me. Poor Jonathan. He only wants to eat everybody in existence. It's not
These people want me dead.
It's not bad, is it? He only wants to have something to eat. I mean, you know, okay, some want to eat, but there's not much distinction. He's a friendly little vampire. There's not much distinction there. Distinction? Escape from the theater.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Please, sir. Calling.
Report to Lord Redgrave about Doris Fletcher. Certainly. Sorry, dear, but I need to go this way. If you hadn't shot me, I would have actually left you alone. Gotta be honest, if you hadn't pulled the trigger, I would have let you be. Oh, I saw something glowing. Oh, it was glowing down there, never mind. My brain! My brain! Do-do-do-do. It's... Oh, it's a damn... Ooh. God damn it, I'm trying to pick up this stuff. Oh. Damage over time kind of deal. Is this Jonathan's house? No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Okay, Danny. Right, what about this? Nothing to break down. What about the saber? Increase damage dealt by 10. Decrease stamina consumption. Absorb blood. Huh. That in conjunction with that would, in conjunction with Charlotte Stake would actually be quite nice. Charlotte Stake's level 5 and unupgraded. What? Oh! I didn't check this before I... Oh, I sold all my bits and pieces, didn't I? I sold all my bits and pieces, and now I'm in Little Diggy. Please stop, brain. Please stop, brain. My brain, please stop. Oh, we can maybe talk to you about your diary.
Good evening, Miss Anne.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Why, thank you. We can't mesmerize her.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
Don't you trust her?
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
It is her choice whether she turns you, but I could tell you.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me.
Why wouldn't you?
The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one's side.
So her argument is everything will be better with women in charge. I disagree. I think we need a balance. Because both have different perspectives, both have different ways of thinking quite a lot of the time. We shouldn't be... Women should include men more in the decisions revolving around men. And men should include women in the decisions revolving around women. If we have women in charge, then if we put only women in charge to make all decisions, how is that any... And they get it, and they do it based on what they think is right, not what you actually know to be right. How's that any different than what this is depicting now, where the men are in charge over the women? It's... if equality... Swapping positions isn't equality. You need equality. In order for it to be equality, you need a balance. You don't always have to... You can't treat everybody exactly the same. Everybody's different. You can hold everybody to certain standards, yes. But you can't just... Yeah. You need the opinions and thought processes of both. You shouldn't have power over the other, but at the same time, it's like people go, oh, well, we want equality, and I go, well, fair enough then, but oh, by the way, but we don't want the equality in the prison system. Oh, you mean women are given who do the same crime as men are given less punishment? Oh yeah, we don't want that. Or how mothers are prioritized over fathers, even if the mother's abusive. In a lot of cases, children have been given to mothers who've been on alcohol, who've been on drugs, who've abused them in divorces and things like that, or because the kids need the mother, even if the father's been perfectly suitable. That's not equality. People, granted, women have a lot of inequality, but at the same time, men are not free of inequalities. And to point that out does not take away from them. I mean, if two people do the same crime for the same reason, they should have the same punishment. If you do this, obviously, you know, there are factors involved in every single case. Did you mean to do it? Why did you do it? Reasonings and all the rest of it should be taken into account. But if two people do exactly the same crime, just because someone's female doesn't mean they should get a lesser punishment. At the same time, people complain, oh, well, what about the wage gap? Well, you look at the wage gap figures before you started yelling about the wage gap. How many women are in, you know, let's say the oil industry, for instance, on oil rigs? Oh, well, there are women there. Yes, you are, but most of them are in the office. You will get the occasional one that's in the, you'll get the occasional one that's actually on the rig itself, doing the drilling. Most of them will be in the office. And then women tend to gravitate towards different roles. Just naturally do. And sometimes those roles are more dangerous. It's like suicide rate in men is much higher than women. More women attempt suicide, but more men actually go through and get it done. But to say that, people have a go at you saying, oh, you're taking off all the problems from women. How are saying that more men kill themselves, taking away anything from women? Oh, because you're putting it back onto men and we want equality. Well, no, you've got to be able, in order to get equality, you've got to be open-minded. Anyway, this is turning into a this is turning into a political thing. It shouldn't do. This is about fun. What's your plan?
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir.
He just asked a question.
I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Be very careful.
Be careful what you wish for, young lady. I could gaze at you right now and then take you to a shady corner and have my way with you. And leave your carcass to the rats.
You wouldn't dare. My mother would know. She'd never forgive you.
How could she suspect me? Do you know how many vampires are lurking in the city tonight as we speak? Vampires with a worse sense of humor than mine.
Oh, my God. For one second, I thought you actually... Excellent, Dr. Reed. Very convincing.
Anyway, enough of that.
She's been quite busy.
Enough of the giggles. Enough of the giggles. Ah. Oh. He wasn't kidding there, was he? We know. We just need another level of mesmerism. And then there's going to be another little bit of slaughter. Oh.
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the club nights.
Well, it's understandable. Oh, what's that? Can't tell. Can't see in the light properly. Do you like the armor? That wouldn't fit, Jonathan. I think it's a tad too small for Jonathan. Which is perfectly fine. From what I understand, armor is fairly comfortable depending on circumstance.
Lord
Hello there.
Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the Pre-Wen end their hunt.
Dude, you're gonna get killed. Oh, hello, Ashbury.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind.
Sure, some will moan you about your defilement of them.
Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Nom, 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 nom. Actually, I don't think I can eat Elizabeth, can I? Yeah, she's not on the list of people available to eat. Can't eat her. And I can't... I don't even know where you are. And there's still so many characters unknown, so I've probably not... Where have I not visited? Have I visited up here? There's got to be somewhere around here that I've not visited. My sword. Hello there.
Rumors say 2 cases of infection have been reported in Buckingham Palace. Good thing the king is not there.
Key to the Ascalon basement. Well, I certainly missed that on my first go around, didn't I? Actually, I don't think this room was open, was it? No, it was, because I looted it. Oh, fair enough. Let's go to the cellar then. Let's avoid the Lord for the moment. Fish market. Huh. Right, what do we have here? Ooh. On the recreational use of blood, as Ascalon members, we always tend to respect etiquette. We are, in all ways, members of good society. Sometimes recognized as public figures, we do not find our delight in orgies and bloodbath. You haven't met the doctor yet. Like our adversaries have said we do. And if one of us would be caught in such... Okay. I'm just going to say, like, carnivorous and immortal act. He would receive an appropriate approbatum. But what about the blood? What about its recreational use? How can we deny the ecstasy the vermilion ambrosia brings us? And with what else could we toast with, as any good club should? As any good fraternity should? I skipped a line. The answer to this delicate question is a law of conduct inside the club. It goes as follows. As long as the original mortal vessel is not brought inside the walls, each member is allowed to drink whatever he wants for his own use, usage, or share it with friends. Drink what you want, deal the way you want with the original vessel, but never inside the club, unless I personally authorize it. A special occasion, of course. From Lord Redgrave. Actually doing well on collectibles, which is surprising. There's a guy who was complaining about having, you know, way too many things in Stalker. What was it, like 15 assault rifles? And going, oh, overweight, because Stalker, you don't feel like you don't feel like, because everything's so cheap in Stalker, you don't feel like you're carrying 15 assault rifles. You're like, I'm carrying like 100. Carrying like 100 buckaroos. Okie dokie. Well, hello there.
I think we're safe for now. I pursued and killed the last hunter with my own hands as he tried to escape the club.
Nice. Ooh, what's... Okay, if we get rid of that light... Still can't tell what that is. It's not being blinded by the green light anymore. Hello.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign econs. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
Alright, if you say so.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
Some questions remain.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance.
You tell.
Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort
No.
of diplomatic
No.
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Econ he deserves to be.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Good.
How would you like me to proceed?
I don't know why I skipped that.
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
I do have
Before
questions.
I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Dawson? Because he's
Why
rich?
Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How should I proceed?
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Is there any danger?
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
So shall I just let him drink?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
And...
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules?
Here's the break.
Women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have...
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye.
Aww.
We repelled the intruders for now. But how long before they return?
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson. To make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given
Because
you
I'm
this
strong.
task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I won't be asking.
Yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell.
As long as you love.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure?
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Vindictive?
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Yeah, but how will we go about proving that? Nice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not.
What would you do?
The man's dying already.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right
Didn't
path.
teach me very well, did she?
Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
I mean, maybe I have, but yeah. Oh wait, it's not me.
Goodbye, my dear.
Oh. Oh. Mesmerism level 4. Hang on a minute. Isn't... Hang on a minute. Wasn't Dawson a high level? I hope I'm getting a level up. Hang on. Is level... Oh, because it's story related. You know what? Let's have
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Do.
Stay away! Crush the leech, boys!
Oh, damn it. Ow! Fire bad. Taking my... Right. No, I'll take yours. Taking my blooming stamina like that. What stamina? Temple Garden. Get through there. Can't get through there. Could I get through there? Oh. That's probably where all the other members of Oh, actually, there was an underground bit, wasn't there? Nom. No, please. Right, you're dead. It's not like I wasn't going to kill you before, but now you are really dead. Truly. At least I told you straight to your face, you'll die now. Wasn't there an underground bit that we found? Where the heck was it? There was a...
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
This is my territory!
Shit. There we go. Your territory, my backside. Mine now. You know what? It's 11:30 at night. I'm gonna keep playing this until we finish it, so... As you can probably tell, I am yawn. I'm starting to really yawn now, so... I'm gonna call it a night. Really quiet. Really quiet. There's only been... Well, according to YouTube, there's been 5 people showing up, which means probably less, which is... I don't know. It seemed like people were enjoying this at first, because the first one has only over 80 views, so... It seemed like people were enjoying this and then just stopped. I don't know. I don't know. Weird like that. It seems to happen. Seems to be a consistent trend with all... I'll get quite a few on the first one and then just nobody on the second. Oh well. It is what it is. So... Oh yeah, I've got, that reminds me, I've got the 3D model in progress. I think I'm going to be using VC Face or something like that to get it to work properly. Or maybe try and live through if I can actually find a version that works, because I tried, apparently you could get it off Steam, looked at Steam and they've gone, no, we're doing live 2D now. Yeah, but I've got a new model in the works. Hopefully, it'll be more expressive. That's the intention. At the moment, as you know, my mouth just sort of stays open a lot of the time. Like this, it just sort of stays open when I do this rather than actually bending to my mouth. But yes, body upgrade. Anyway, thank you for your time, people. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, like it. If you don't, tell me why. And good night, all.